Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club, February the 6th. Sure. Did you know it's Bob Marley's birthday today, Dave?
Yes.
And he's 75.
He would have been 75 if he was still alive, yeah.
Yeah, so he's still 75, isn't he? Just if he's dead or alive. Happy birthday, Bob Marley.
Still here in spirit.
He's always here in spirit. Welcome to the Jaywick Sounds. What are you doing here, Dylan? This is for humans. Oh, you want the food? Is that what you want? The food?
Sounds like a pig.
Welcome to the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club. Can you please put your comments up so I can read them to the group if you have anything to say? The first point of the meeting today was that the church is being regenerated. So I hold Jaywick Sounds Happy Club in my own house until the church is repaired. No shit, Sherlock. We are human. Right. Kevin, can you take my dog down, please, and get rid of him? Because we know why he's here.
Come on.
Thank you. Right, let me begin. Here we go. So, Gary, you live in Jaywick, don't you?
I do.
And you have lived here for many years.
Yes, 2 school years.
So what do you think has happened in Jaywick? Because I feel a lot of people are getting involved, but I don't see a lot happening. What do you think is really happening with Jaywick, and what can we do to improve it?
Improvement-wise, I don't... we could do with a supermarket down here with some better shops.
We need a supermarket. Not supermarket sweep, but a supermarket. Unique. Thank you, Gary. Supermarket. What would a supermarket do to the community?
Go on, you can have that, Dave.
What would a supermarket do to the community, Gary?
Well, it would help the elderly with their shopping and whatever, just to get around, because they've got to go into town and get their shopping.
Yep, to help elderly.
Well, I don't know if you heard earlier, Gary, I was telling Danny that they're actually getting a community bus for Jaywick.
Oh, they've been doing that for years.
So they've
It's
actually
never
got funding
happened.
from the lottery, the National Lottery.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to be
And
having...
what's the council going to spend that on?
It's not a council, it's nothing to do with council. It's to do
Excuse
with
me,
the
last
Jaywick
time we got a lottery down here, done it through Ellen, used it all on
Of
our
course he
own.
did, I know he did. But
Not him, it was through Ellen that used it all.
I know, yeah, well...
So,
Okay. 1 second. Kevin.
Yeah.
This is rubbish. All right, Kevin. If anyone puts any comments up, can you read them out to me?
yeah.
Read out what he's written on that screen, but hold it without dropping it.
Right.
But make sure you can see me because this is a meeting.
Yeah, I better see you this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the first point of the meeting tonight
No,
is church is being regenerated. So I hold Jaywick Sounds Happy Club in my front room until the church is repaired. The second point is the main thing Jaywick needs is toilets, because when all the tourists come here on holiday to the beach, there is nowhere for them to go, and they're doing it in the alleyways. So we need toilets big time. Number 3, we need more street lights in Jaywick Sands. We desperately need street lights in Jaywick Sands. Very important. A lot of vulnerable people are feeling very unsafe when they're walking down the streets at night. Old people, women, children, they're all feeling very vulnerable.
I think you'll find that is due to JSFA. It's nothing to do with the council. Until the council actually take over down here, it won't be lighting because they're not obliged to do it. It's up to the JSFA to do lighting for the whole area, because when it all started and the council said they'd step in and help them, they turned around and the JSFA said, keep the council out of here, we don't want them sticking their noses in our business. And the council said, good, you sort it out yourself. And that's the way it's been left since the 50s. The JSFA have never done anything about it, and the council have never done anything about it because neither of them, the council were told to stay out of it. So until the council have taken over Jaywick itself,
Yeah.
there'll be no lighting done by the council at all.
There will be no lighting
And
until the
that's
council takes control of Jaywick.
what I heard.
You just heard it from the horse's mouth.
So
That is why we're the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club, because you learn things from real people that really do live here for many, many years. We're not day trippers. We're not day trippers. Okay,
I've just got a thing up there about beach clean.
what's it say?
Steve Bear beach clean. It says,
Beach clean.
yeah.
Okay, Steve, there is a beach clean already once every couple of weeks. Barry, who helps with Dig for Jaywick, does beach cleans already. Plus, there's some other activist called Nigel that walks around picking up rubbish. So we've got a few people doing that already. Me, I don't want to steal other people's ideas, so I basically leave them to it. But if they want my help, they know where I am. But we've already got a few activists in Jaywick that are doing beach cleans and also picking up rubbish on a daily basis. So we've already got our own litter pickers of Jaywick. Thank you.
I'll raise your four.
So I'm going to write that in the book, Steve. I will write it in the book. Beach clean.
And I've got another comment here. Tendering council
Five.
responsible.
What are they responsible for?
It doesn't say, it just says tendering council responsible.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's Steve Bear again.
All right. So what the council are responsible for what?
He's just put there, tendering council responsible.
All right. Beach clean is regularly already.
Right. 2, 4, 6.
There we go, okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
So then, the next thing of the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club is,
Ah, look at this, Danny. I've just taken all his money.
and Gary has just won all of the money. Gary is our poker champion of the Happy Club. Well done, Gary.
I told you
Going on.
Danny done just started.
If you share the money out evenly, you can have another game. And the winner gets a bit of pizza. You get, there you go, pizza for the winner. Right, the next point was we need CCTV will make the community more secure. I've had a lot of old ladies and a lot of young people saying they don't feel safe at night without CCTV. If you go to London, there is more CCTV in London than any other city in the world. Jaywick is probably 70 miles from London. If London can have all this extra security, why can't Jaywick have a bit? Dave, can you answer that?
Well, if you go to London, and you're a mile in London, you are on camera 365 times. Why can't we have it down here? What is restricting us? It's got to be something to do with the council or something, hasn't it?
It must be. Maybe they want us to feel I don't know. I have no
I
idea.
mean, but like the police say, oh, that now when I first came down here, there was 3 alleys on every turning. But now they've only got 1 alley in every turning.
Yeah.
So why can't they put cameras in one alley?
Yeah.
I mean, we've had a problem with the lighting, it keeps on thing, but now the fuses kept on blowing. But now they've put switches in, so as soon as the fuse goes, they just flick the switch and it goes back on.
Exactly.
So, but like before, in the past, we've had 2, maybe 3 weeks of darkness
Yes.
for no reason.
Which makes people feel very volatile and unsafe.
Of course, yes.
Exactly.
And then you can't walk along the top road because people go down there like they're in a Brands Hatch, you know.
So if there's
And
any,
even the buses go that fast,
yeah,
There you go.
you know.
yeah. So there's a lot of speeding on Jaywick Seafront.
A lot of seafront, and people, you know, don't want to go out at night because they don't want to go through the alleys because it's too dark, and then they don't want to walk along the seafront because all these people driving up there like they're in a 5-minute dash or something, you know.
Yeah. Well, that was too. Thank you, Dave. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We have just discovered that we are 70 miles from London, and they have the most CCTV than anyone else in the world. So how about giving some to Jaywick to make people feel safer? Right, we're up to the supermarket is needed to help the elderly with shopping. Beach cleaning is regular.
500.
Already we love Jaywick. And the 7th thing was a lot of speeding on Jaywick seafront. So people are not going out, people are staying at home, and it just makes their anxiety even worse.
No, go on,
Shine on. Is there anyone said anything, Kevin?
No.
Okay. Can I remind you, this is a virtual Jaywick Sounds Happy Club meeting. If you don't say something, how can we virtually involve you? We need you to speak what needs to be done, and then we can virtually answer you. You are virtually involved in the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club. Shine on. Anyone said anything yet, Kev?
Nope.
Oh, that's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just keep it rolling until someone does speak. So, Mandy, you lived in Jaywick for many years. Can we ask you a...
Amanda, her name's Mandy.
Mandy.
She gets upset we call her Amanda.
All right, Mandy. Mandy.
Quite contrary.
I am very handy. Mandy, you've lived in Jaywick for many years.
He's very
Apart
handy
from
as
the
well.
obvious things that we always talk about, are you noticing anything little that can be done to improve Jaywick?
Oh, these people on little scooters, lids on.
Yeah, no crash helmets.
Idiots.
So you see them all quite often?
See them quite often,
Yeah.
down the alleyways,
Yeah.
down on the dyke. No skid lids on, just kids.
And they're going to crash and kill themselves.
That's right.
So
it's
if
not
you...
bad, it's not bad that they've done. You know when you've done that.
Kevin, do you want to
video-
stand there and get all of us in one shot?
You know when you've done that
Yeah.
video about
You should
down
be able to
the
get us all in one shot.
when you've done that
Gotcha.
video down the other end.
Yep.
When
What's
they put,
happening
the,
down there,
when they
then?
put the fence across the alleyway.
Yep.
The reason they done it because they use it as shortcuts going through there with the mopeds.
Right.
And that's why the person done it because it's the alleyway is actually private. That's why they had the right to block it off if they need to.
Right.
And like, why can't they do it down here? Or why can't they do it sort of out? Because they all go to flying through there. They don't even stop. I mean, I nearly got knocked over with my dog the other day.
Yeah.
They just come flying through. You don't
There's
even see
near
them.
enough someone
They've
but
got no lights
mashed
on.
into a
Yeah.
road the other day.
All in darkness, you know. You can't see them. All you can hear is the engine of the motor running. You know, it's incredible.
Yep. Thank you. That's a very good point, Mandy. Thank you very much. Number 9. Okay,
The
lovely.
situation has seemed to have improved about. We had that little stink about people picking up their poo and that.
Yep.
Okay, that seemed to have improved quite a lot. Because what I've been doing, I've been collecting my bread bags,
Yes.
and people were saying, "Yeah, well," and the dog has a poo, and they've been saying, well, I can't afford to buy poo bags, so I give them 10 bread bags. And I said, well, now you've got no excuse now, have you?
Of course.
And it has improved quite a lot.
Okay, so the dog poo situation has improved.
Yes.
Brilliant. That's a bit of good
Especially
news.
with that sign that someone put up saying, if you're into yoga, please bend down and pick your dog's poo up.
Yep.
Have you seen that?
Yep.
You haven't seen it?
I have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, Danny's seen it, but I mean, so like,
That's right, yeah.
you want your first lesson in yoga is to bend down and pick your dog's poo up,
That's it.
which is good.
Yeah.
I've just got a message come through from Donna. Needs everyone to stick together and work together.
Yes, we surely do. We do need to stick together and work together. But the problem we have with that is a lot of people want to do it for themselves because they want to get attention and they think, oh, we don't need nobody else. So there's a lot of people that think they can do what we already do because they want to do it for themselves. The point is, who are they? Who are they?
And where are they?
Where are they?
They're not
Who are
Jaywick,
they?
Are they?
Who are they? Where are they? Look around. Who are they? Who
They're
cares?
not here, are they?
We need to stick together
And work together.
and work together. And I put please on the end of that. Please. So there you go. Come up close, show 'em what the 10 things we've done. Can you see the 10 things I've written down?
Yep. And Donna just put jealous of the same.
Of course they are. But we don't really lower ourselves to their level. Do we?
No.
No. We don't lower ourselves to their level.
But you've gone 4. 3. I better see.
By the way, if you're wondering who this wonderful man is who's taking photographs, Toby is our friend.
Yes.
Toby has come to Jaywick for the 3rd time now. He come once about 2 years ago.
2.5. And,
Yeah, about 2.5 years ago. now.
Kevin, you need to film us. Yep, so basically try and film us both in the same shot. If you go further back, see, a good cameraman will be able to get everybody in one shot.
Gotcha.
Exactly. And then there's no point, cameraman. What's that badge about? Exactly.
Cameraman, official.
So, Toby come with another great friend of ours called Allard. And we like Allard, he's a very nice man. He lives in Germany too. And basically Toby comes to Jaywick to take photos of us, to show the world that we are a great place, not what all the rumours say that we're deprived, because we're not really deprived. Toby knows we've got spirit that's going on right now, where we come together and we make things happen and we make a difference. That's what Toby likes, that's what I like,
No, you're not having the foodies.
and that's what you should like. So thank you, Toby, for supporting us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
Yes, Toby.
We love you, Toby. And Toby, can you just tell them what's happening with the photos in the museum? What dates and stuff?
Yeah, I would have an exhibition in October in Berlin in the Academy of Fine Arts, and there we will have the Jaywick photos. And I just came to have an update on that stuff I made 2 years ago, and that's why I'm here.
Thank you, Toby. Doing us a great job. And Toby's going to send me all the pictures on WhatsApp or something, and I can share them with everybody.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll go through.
Anyone said anything else, Kevin?
No.
Lovely. Right. So I've asked you. I've asked me.
Go 3.
Gary,
What about Dave?
Dave, you got anything you think Jaywick needs to be improved? What is your main concern? You might have to come closer.
Where shall we start?
Where do you want to start?
Just anywhere.
How long is a piece of string?
Start at the beginning.
I've just got a message come through. It was a very cold day last time Toby came.
Yes, it was. Yes.
It was a very cold
yeah.
day.
It was in December.
Yeah,
It was in December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was snow on the ground, wasn't there? Yeah,
No, I don't think so, but it was cold. It was
frosty,
cold.
yeah.
It was cold, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well-
John Cooper, hi to Danny and his team at Jaywick Sands Happy Club.
Thank you, John. We are doing very well. Our church is being renovated. We've been made homeless. But we're not stopping. I refuse to stop. It stays in my house until we get the church back. Because we are the Jaywick Sands Happy Club and we will never be defeated. Shine on. Thank you, John. Right, number 11. What else do we need? Toby, let's ask Toby. Stand back to get us all in the shot. Toby, I asked you earlier, but not on film. Anything you think Jaywick could have to improve? You said about the bus service and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
More buses.
I don't know how often it runs, but
Yeah.
how often.
I think they start. I think they stop at about 11 p.m.
5.
and start about 7 a.m.
Okay.
And I think they're not 24 hour.
Yeah, the last bus that goes past mine,
Right.
back into town's about 10 past, quarter past 11.
Right, they
that
were
night.
saying on the radio this
5, 6,
morning
7,
about a new scheme that's come out by the government about electric buses. Okay,
Right.
and now you are looking for. They've got one of the eyes on Jaywick as being one of the instigating things for the electric buses, and they reckon they will be running one every 10 minutes if this instigation gets put in, because they're trying to get the electric buses in, and they're doing a scheme
Who's
from
going
all
to
the
run
different
it?
people. They're doing pilot scheme at Chelmsford first of all, and they're putting Jaywick on one of the people that will be actually in this scheme for electric buses to run. So that is one good thing, which will answer the question for Toby. And they reckon they will run from 8 to 10 minutes.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Don't do that. Is that Headingham that doing that?
don't do that. The government scheme involved.
Who's coming in on it then? Because Headingham have got the subsidy to do Jaywick.
Yes,
That's why first
Danny,
and
Yes.
Actually, I'm off.
Okay, no
I,
problem.
need- I got up at 5 in the morning to get here.
I bet you did, yeah. But you got enough photos of us all. You got it all.
Yeah. And we'll see each other tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. I've got to see my daughter around 3 p.m.
All right.
So, and I've got some work in the morning. So around midday, will be perfect.
Yeah, should I be here at what,
Midday on the dot.
11, 12, or what?
12 will be better.
Yeah.
If you come in at midday, and then I'll take you for a little walk. and I'll take you to my pal Ozzy's.
Great.
And have you got Dave's numbers? Do you need to go and do some more with him or anything?
We were at your house, but or maybe at your
No,
house.
It's my house.
Yeah. So
If it
yeah,
goes on
maybe,
my house.
okay. So maybe I just come by and we have a chat.
All right, no problem. You're lovely.
Yeah.
So I'll see you here at midday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Toby, we always love you.
Yes.
This man, ladies and gentlemen, is our brother. And when you've got brothers like Toby, you're doing all right. Shine on, our brothers, our friends from Germany. We've got friends all over the world because we love people. And when you love people, people will love you. Mwah! It's true, isn't it? If you love people, they will love you.
I've got a message here saying, hi Danny, doing a great job in Jaywick.
Who said that?
Diane Hammond.
Thank you, Diane. We are trying very much.
But it's from the 5th and the 6th, which is 5th and the 6th today.
Yeah, so tomorrow we go for a walk, whatever the weather. I'm going to go and introduce you to the cafe and all the people in it, and just try and get you into some different worlds. And I can even take you to another place where I've got a few ideas. I won't say I'll film, but come with Dave. Love you, Toby.
Yes.
You're a diamond.
Yes.
And as I say to all the people I like, shine on.
Yes.
Thank you.
Shine on too, and have a nice evening, happy people.
Thank you very much.
See you.
Toby's going, everybody. Dave.
Dave's on the phone.
Toby's going.
Just see you on the weekend. I'm here. I'm here for the weekend. Okay.
Thank you, Toby. God bless you.
Bye.
Shine on.
5 cards.
Message from Richard Carlson, or whatever,
Yep.
just saying, how's you?
Yep. Said it. We're doing great.
0.6, which is about the same size as the one you got.
Do you mean Ozzy's a cafe?
Pardon?
Ozzy's a cafe?
Yeah.
I mean, if
Hey, where's he
you
gone?
want to like do you might do a deal like.
Oh,
say,
he's
like,
going away, is he?
You give me your old
From
one and then
25th.
you give you the other one cheaper or something. I don't know.
Cameron.
So is the place shut? Oh wow. Oh, well, he deserves a break, doesn't he?
What?
Who's that?
Ozzy from the cafe. We like Ozzy.
No, because I went round there and I
Okay.
had a little play on it and it's
Ozzy.
all working.
Ozzy's
okay.
cafe.
I checked
Next to
it,
Dots.
so it's working okay and everything.
Oh,
He asked me to go round and check it to make sure it's working okay. But like he said,
From Natalie
a better one.
Coop, whatever, hi.
Yeah.
And then
Thank you,
she
Kev.
put,
right.
shine on.
But it's the same
Shine on.
You do a pack on, same as your old one and that. The one that's got Windows 7 on it and that. Pardon? He's had it 3 years, yeah. It's got 8 gigabyte of memory in that, so it's a bit about 10 times as fast as what your one is. You know, so if it's got Windows 10 on it, it'll be a bit thing, but you got faster as well anyway, you know. It's got Windows 10 on it already installed.
So come up closer, Kevin.
Yes, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's very hard to do what we do at Happy Club in my front room, but we are still trying our best. And it won't be the same, and it won't be as good, but at least we're not giving up. And I'm glad. I want to say thank you to everybody in this room that is still supporting me, trying to give Jaywick a voice. And even though there is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with Toby, even though there's only 7 people here, we are still getting 12 points into the book. Look at that.
Richard Colson, what are you talking about tonight?
That is what we're talking about tonight. See that?
Got it?
Richard, we are talking about this.
The longer it will last. So what you do is you got to be careful you don't burn yourself. Boil the kettle,
Yep.
put it in the kettle, just put the lid back on. Yes, they are brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite hard to do a meeting in your front room. For one, I can't stand up. For two, I've got to sit down. And we've only got these amount of people here. But the people that are here, they all live in Jaywick every day, every night. And they're not tourists. Well, Mandy, tourist?
Do it again.
No, you're not. There is no tourists here. We have lived here for 30 odd years, each and one of us. If you add up all the years, Dave, what year did you move to Jaywick?
49.
1949.
Hi
Dave
Danny
moved-
and Dave, the Rave, Mandy and Dave B. Good job tonight.
Thank you, Mandy. Thank you, Dave. Shine on.
Alright, I'll speak to you later. Right.
Mandy
Bye,
and
bye, bye.
who's that? Can you tell Dave again?
That was John Cooper.
I've been here 52 years.
So Dave's been here 52 years. This Dave here has been here since 70
How many
years.
years?
52.
52. So how old are you now then?
58.
Oh, you're 58.
So Dave's been here 52 years. Dave's been here 70 years. Gary,
20 odd, yeah.
20 odd years. Me, 30 odd. Mandy,
Moved down in 2000.
so 20 years.
Yes.
So in this room, we are looking at 300 years of Jaywick living here. I'm sure with 300 years of living in Jaywick between us, we know what needs to be done in Jaywick to improve it.
Donna's to come through. We need more points about Jaywick.
This isn't about Jaywick. This is all about Jaywick. I'm telling you that we have lived here for over 300 years, us 6 people, and we know what Jaywick needs every day and every single night. This is all about Jaywick, okay? People come from Germany to support Jaywick. That is still about Jaywick. Toby is here for Jaywick. Everything we're saying is about Jaywick, isn't it? Thank you. Right, so to Dave, you lived here many, many years. You need to come closer so Dave hasn't got to talk too loud. Dave, what do you think Jaywick needs for improvements? Just without...
Go away, you take it.
And keep it clean.
Top 10.
Yeah, keep it clean.
Richard Colson may be infested in a minibus for days out.
Already been done.
Jaywick has got a community minibus on the run, right on the way. A Jaywick minibus is happening right now. Let's pass you over to our true brother Dave the Rave, who will tell you about the new minibus coming.
Right, they've just got a national lottery. We've just got some funding to actually have a minibus from 7 days a week for people who need to go to hospital, go to doctor's appointments, shopping and everything else. And I've just put my name down to be a voluntary driver, which will probably be starting about April, May time. And it will get. And all you have to do is phone up a week in advance and book an appointment, and they will take you wherever you need to go, as long as there's enough people that want to go there. Okay.
Thank you, Dave.
That's from the Tendering Community Transport.
Richard Colson would be good for your happy club.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, what I am trying to do for Jaywick is to try and utilise Jaywick Beach. For years I've lived here, and it's one of the best beaches in the world. I've been to Brighton Beach, and it's full of stones. I've been to other beaches in the world, full of stones. When you come to Jaywick Beach, there's not so many stones. So I think us as a community need to utilise Jaywick Beach. Don't you think, Dave?
There's a problem with that because a part of the beach is actually private.
What
And that is-
part of the beach is
I've got a message come through from Natalie.
Wait till we finish talking and then tell us.
From
So
where
but don't read it out until we
Cafe
finish.
Up to the Martello Tower, and then
There's no private beaches in the country.
well, they're
All,
owned by the Queen.
all beaches are owned by the Queen. There
Yeah,
is
that's
no
right, yeah,
private
yeah.
beaches in the country.
But you can't actually do anything to them because of, they say it's a private beach.
The only place
It's owned
I've,
by the Queen, but it's private.
the only place I've come across that was when I was in Devon,
Right,
and there was a stretch of beach where they had nude bathing,
right, okay.
and us as a load of lads walked on, and we had to cross a field
Right,
to
okay.
get down to it.
Yeah.
And the fellow said it's a private beach, and I explained to him, and he said, "How did you get here?" I said, "Well, we walked across the green." He said, "You trespassed." He said, "That is private land up there. You can't walk across that."
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, fair enough." So we went back, and we got hired out a rowing boat and went round the road, and we spectated from the sea. They couldn't stop us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know it's owned by the Queen. It's just like they say they're not maintaining the top road because it's owned by the Queen. Yeah, because I had a thing with the council at the last Jaywick Forum saying, what about riding the roads and putting maybe a path in? That was the idea of knocking down the sunspot, maybe widening the road. But they said they can't touch it because it doesn't belong to them.
Knocking down the sunspot, they were going to build supermarket,
That's right, yes.
which never happened.
So brilliant. We've got 20 minutes left. What anything else we need to discuss here, guys? Is anyone what did you say? Someone read out, Kevin.
Yeah, I've got a message that can't see what. Oh, it's Happy Club minibus could be just for days out at Stretcher. Then Steve Bear come through. Sorry, there are 3 beaches in Devon.
Yeah.
I hope you utilise your beaches in Devon the same way that I would like to utilise the beaches in Jaywick. Is that a good answer?
Yeah, I've got your thing come up saying low battery.
King.
Low battery.
Yeah.
Brilliant. You come sit closer.
8, 9, 10, Jack. No, 11. Only got Jack.
Thank you, sir.
King on.
Hello.
There you go. You have to sit there now. You can use the other hand. You can swap hands.
Yep.
Stay sitting and get us nice and close. Can you see us all in that? Ladies and gentlemen, we have now had 15 comments about Jaywick tonight. Everything here is about Jaywick. Even though other things are mentioned, it is only about Jaywick. Take a look. Can you see all them points?
Yeah.
We'll stop.
Show them the Happy Club book. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to bear with me. Until we get the church back, how can we do Jaywick Sounds Happy Club like we used to? I am trying to find an alternative venue, but what they are charging to use these venues, it is not worth it. I'd rather use my house, keep the money for Jaywick, and we can all shine on. You need to remember that we're not the richest community in the world, so we can't afford to pay halls £50 an hour just to do a community meeting. It's no good, is it, Dave? I mean, how can we be charged £50 an hour to hire a hall in our community when it is for our community?
We'd have to send you out on the streets and make some money.
But don't let them play my guitar. No way, because if you hear my guitar playing, you might not let me in. Anyway, what else we got here about Jaywick? Anything else? Anyone said anything?
No. Oh, Caroline, whatever. Any news about when the rats will be stipped out?
The what?
The rats.
The rats.
The rats.
Yeah.
Where are these
She's
rats?
talking about when Thingy was here, wasn't it?
Yeah, when we had Joanne.
Joanne and that. But they've moved anyway.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah.
that property has been sold. And the
Yeah.
landlord of that property has had the pest control from the council
Should
to
we
come
do-
in and put
Yeah.
traps and everything else, so that should actually be eradicated by now.
Chicken nuggets. Yeah, thank you, man.
They've been gone for 6 weeks.
Chicken nuggets, Dave.
Hey?
Chicken nugget, Kev.
I'm full, mate.
Dave.
Is that gonna go out in the kitchen as well, that bowl?
Yeah, we've got one more to eat. Yeah.
Alright, alright, alright.
There you go, for you that. See the ears pop up.
Yeah. Jerry has a bus route for the hospital at Stretcher, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Natalie, you could ask the church to use a room at UTS for their community.
UTS.
Where's that?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Unitarian.
I basically spoke to the Methodist Church, and they're not available the days I need it. And we spoke to some other places, and they're too expensive. So I've come up with, rather than stopping Happy Club, rather than it stops, I'm going to keep it going every month in my house with the regulars that have been here for over 4 years until we get the church back. So I'm involving all of you by filming it live. And that means that Happy Club is still a community group for all of the community because they can watch it on film. So that means I am doing what I originally set out to do by keeping Jaywick Sounds Happy Club for all of the community. How can anyone disagree with that? Anyone? How can they? I am trying my best. So why don't someone who watches this film why don't you get me a venue that we can use for 3 hours a month on the first Thursday? And that would be a good deed that you are doing for Jaywick. Thank you very much.
Don't you do
Diane
what with his
Hammond.
bones?
He is, he loves them. Yeah.
I've got Diane Hammond. Danny, why do you love so much?
Why do I love what?
That's all she's put.
Because we're in a happy, loving place.
You need to spock it when people are talking. The reason I love Jaywick so much is because the people that are in this room are probably the best people you'll ever meet in your life. And even though they've all got different walks of life, we've got people in here that have robbed trains. We've got people in here that have bloody flew aeroplanes. We've got people in here that have driven buses. We've got people in here that have lived in London all their life, born in London. We've got people in here that have been to prison. We've got people in here that are very good people. And when you put all them people together, then you know how to work together in a community to make it a better community. You need to have every walk of life to know how to make it work. It can't just be how you want it to work or how I want it to work. That will never work. You need to work together, all of us. And we might not agree with each other, but we need to know how to work together. And that'll be the first step to make Jaywick forever. And that is all I'm on about. So please, give us some more love. And please,
Natalie,
love yourself.
Natalie, whatever. Some hotels will give you a room. ABD, you can promote their hotel. Just an idea.
Okay, well, if anyone watching this video wants to give us a room for 3 hours a month for a community group that does it for love, then let me know, because we are looking for a venue. But I would like to keep it in Jaywick. So there is no hotels in Jaywick. So my dream is to keep the Happy Club in Jaywick.
Except for number 37 called Five.
Hmm.
That's the only hotel.
Yeah, it's a hotel for my friends. But if yeah, we won't say no more.
Richard Carlton, does the Happy Club have money to help it keep going?
No. But I have some money. And I will use my own money to keep it going. Because I started it myself. And I will continue it myself. But we've had some help over the last few years. We've had the council paid for us for 1 year. They gave us £500 to help run the Happy Club. And then we had some money from the lottery, about £500. And then £700 from the lottery. So I want to say a big thank you to the people that have helped us fund the Happy Club. But as I said, I started funding the Happy Club. And I will continue to fund it. If there is no money, I might even ask you to help. But the money I ask for will only go into running the Happy Club to give people a voice. I mean, surely we all deserve a voice, don't we? And the things we've achieved at the Happy Club over the last 4 years is overwhelming. We can make a film about the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club. We can even make a film about how we're in my front room now. It doesn't mean we're over. It means we're carrying on. So maybe you, maybe you, I'm looking at you. Stop hiding, it's you I'm looking at. Yeah, see you, maybe you should believe in Jaywick a bit more, like we do.
Maybe a charity or organisation. And that was Richard Colton.
No, we're not a charity. This is, we are a beautiful...
Number 6 is burning.
Jaywick Sounds Happy Club is not a charity. It is a group that I created to give Jaywick a voice. And people have seen how well it's done, and people have helped me continue it. But if they won't help me, I will do it myself. Either way, the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club is for always and forever. Okay?
Natalie Cook, I can't even pronounce that word. I'm doing the same in Kirby.
Well done. Shine on. Right, guys. Anything else we need to discuss? Because I haven't heard much. No one's telling me much virtually. And anything you want to add?
Caroline Lindsay, have a pop-up Happy Club on the beach in the better weather.
I will do. If I haven't got the church and it's hot enough, Happy Club will be on the beach. You are right, and it will happen.
It won't be a pop-up, it'll be a barbecue though, won't it?
It'll be a barbecue, yeah. Of course. Right. Do you think that's about enough for Happy Club, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything? Anyone want to add? Is there anything anyone there wants to add? Because I ain't going to wrap the meeting up in the next 5 minutes, so...
I've got a message just come through from Richard Colson,
Yep.
a charity or organisation to help the Happy Club, I meant.
Thank you, Richard. Richard, that would be very nice if we could. But we are doing okay. And the biggest concern we've got is getting our church back so we can have our meetings in the church where we started. That is our biggest concern. But until then, we will continue to shine on. We are the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club. Together we stand, divided we fall. I want to say a very, very, very big thank you to all the people that help me help others. You know who you are. I don't need to mention names. You know, we're not needy and we're not greedy. We don't need to mention everybody's name because there's like... There's hundreds of people. But I want to say a very big thank you to everybody that helps me do what I do here in Jaywick. But there is a few people I would like to formally mention because they do really help me behind the scenes. I want to say a big thank you to Jill Elkins. Jill Elkins is our treasurer. She takes care of the money that we get and makes sure it's not spent on anything other than the meetings and the Jaywick. But Jill has resigned because of personal reasons. So I want to say thank you, Jill, for supporting me for all these years. And thank you for giving me hope and giving Jaywick hope.
Sharon Taylor.
A really big thank you to Jill Elkins, please. Don't speak to my finish. And I also want to say a really big thank you to my vice chairman, Dan Casey. Dan Casey, for years, has been helping me help Jaywick. So thank you, Dan Casey, very much. He is our vice chairman and he's a great man. We love you, Dan Casey. I also want to say a big thank you to Donna Mims. Donna Mims does all my typing and my secretary work. So thank you very much, Donna, for all your help. We are very grateful to Dan Casey, Donna Mims and to Jill Elkins. Them three people help me do what I do daily. But I also want to say a very big thank you to all the people in this room. I want to say a massive thank you to Gary for walking all the way down from Brooklands. Even though he walks sideways, he still gets there. But I want to say a very big thank you to Gary for coming to all the meetings through winter, through summer, through rain, through snow, through slipping, through whatever. Gary still comes. I want to say a massive thank you to Gary. I want to say a massive... You're going to have to stand up now to film people. I want to say a massive thank you to Dave. Because Dave walks all the way from where he lives to here. And Dave is 72 years old. And he still supports the Happy Club. I want to say a massive thank you to Dave. We love Dave Barkley. I want to say a massive thank you to this guy here. This guy here. Some people say things about him, but I don't believe none of it. And I think Kevin is a great man. So I want to say on film, a big thank you to my cameraman, to Kevin.
Shine on.
Thank you, Kevin.
I love my Jaywick, so I show it back.
Can I see your badge?
Three.
Thank you. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Kevin, because I believe in Kevin. If you've got anything to say about Kevin, I think you're wrong, because I've known Kevin for many years, and Kevin's a very good man. Kevin, you haven't finished yet. Thank you, Kevin. Now, I'd like to say a big thank you to Mandy, because Mandy is the only woman in this room. But Mandy don't give a... Mandy
I'm waiting to swear then.
Mandy lives with Dave the Rave, so Mandy is hardcore. Mandy is a hardcore woman. But I want to say a big thank you to Mandy, because Mandy comes here amongst all these men, and she helps us. Mandy, would you say like being around us it's a problem or intimidating or anything?
No,
It's fine.
it is lovely. Yes,
Thank you. So there you go. Mandy's amazing, and thank you, Mandy, for all you do for us.
that's okay.
You're
Yeah.
wonderful.
Natalie thing put.
And then I would like to say a massive thank you to Dave the Rave, because Dave the Rave has been to Tibet and to Morocco and to Thailand and to the moon and to Jupiter and to Saturn all in the last week. And he still makes it to the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club every meeting. So I want to say a massive thank you to Dave the Rave as well. Thank you, Dave, for all your support. We love you. He is a beautiful man.
Thank you for allowing me to come.
Thank you for coming. Without you, it wouldn't be a club. You've got to remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not about me. It was just my idea. I needed people like you're seeing here to make this dream a reality. We would not be here without each other. So there's 2 sentences that Pink Floyd said, but I'm not copying it from them. But together we stand, and Dave the Rave. So together we stand.
Divided we fall.
Sorry, then.
Thank you everybody for supporting the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club. And I hope to get the church back soon. If there's anyone out there that can find me a venue in Jaywick to do the next meeting, it's next Thursday, the Thursday in March, the first Thursday in March. If someone can find me a premises where I can do the meeting, I'd be so grateful. Because the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club is never going to end, and we will never give up. Kevin, read out the comments now, please.
Natalie, whatever, Women Power, Minnie the Raver, Sean on Dave the Rave.
Yay, Dave the Rave!
And then Natalie also said, Sean on Dave, look good.
Yay, Dave, shine on! And what about Gary? A bit of love for Gary?
Not yet.
We'll just make it up then. I'm only joking. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in this room is a beautiful, lovely person. And don't forget Dylan. Dylan, who's that? Wait, who's that? Look there. Look, who's that?
Dylan.
Who's that? Hello. Okay, so you're going to go all in, you two? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do the fine. No, we're going to carry on. So, has anyone said anything, Kevin?
Donna to come through, Sharon Taylor, we have already got one. Whatever it is.
Lovely. Thank you, Donna. Donna is our secretary, and Donna works.
John Cooper, big up Gary.
Yay, Gary! Big up, Gary! Yay!
Richard Carlson, Sean on Gary.
Yay, Gary! Shine on! You're getting all the love now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that we are genuine people. And even though we can't do our meetings in the church, we are doing them here. So please help us get another venue until the church is finished. We will go back to St Christopher's Church as soon as the work is finished. We are not leaving there. That is our home. That is where we started. That is where we're going to carry on. But we just need somewhere for the next 2 to 4 months. So if anyone can help us with a venue, please let me know. So the time now is more or less 8 o'clock. Sorry.
I've got a message here from Caroline Lindsay, Gary for Prime Minister.
No chance. No chance.
What, Jaywick?
Caroline, I'd back you. Yeah, definitely. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club, and a massive thank you to each and every one of you. Kevin, if you could just show them all the things we did today, from top to bottom.
You don't mind if I smoke, do you, Danny?
I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are the Jaywick Sounds Happy Club, and from me, Dave, Mandy, Gary, Dave, and Kevin, shine on.